Hello everyone. Oh, there we go. My name is Riley, and this is the RDW Glass YouTube channel. Be sure to tune in every single Tuesday for new glass blowing content. Today, in this video, we're going to be keeping up with the Halloween theme, just like last video and the video before that. Because we're in October, today's video is going to be how to create a pumpkin. Last week's video was how to create a ghoul, and the week before that was how to create a candy corn. So if you haven't seen those, then catch up. And I have over 60 different glass blowing videos, so definitely if you're a beginner artist or an intermediate artist or even an advanced artist, go check out some of my videos. You may be able to pick up something new and learn something cool. Alright, I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to get started. Last week I talked about the hurricane. At the end of this video, I'm going to put some pictures of some of the stuff that went on. We were out of power for a little while, but for like maybe like 3 days. We were out of power for like 3 or 4 days, and then it came on. And then like a few hours after it came on, it went off again. And we were like, alright, that sucks. We start up the generator again, get everything going, and then a few hours after that it comes back on, and then it lasted for like a day, and then I don't know where it went off like 2 days ago or whatever, yeah, and then it came back on, and it's been on since then. So thankfully we've had electricity and water since for like 2 days now, solid. Yeah, it's still got stuff to clean up in the yard and whatnot, but you know, the house is standing, the studio's standing, we didn't get flooded, so we made it out very, very good. We made it out safely. Make sure you have proper ventilation. You can see we got cool stickers all around the thing. Oh, look at that. Halloween theme. That's always there, but now you have the theme to it. Waha. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Since it's Halloween, it should be hear evil, speak evil, see evil. Ha ha ha. Alright. Making Halloween themed glass, you gotta have Halloween stuff in the background. Alright, sorry for taking so long to get into it. Alright. Alright. First, we spark the propane, then we do oxygen. Oh, comment your favorite character from Nightmare Before Christmas. Who's your favorite character? I want to go with Jack, but that guy who switches faces is pretty cool. What's the other one? Corpse Bride? It's written by Sandy Timber. Alright, we got some OJ right here. A nice, beautiful orange. And what I'm doing is I'm using gravity to melt it back onto itself. Oh, yo, Strawberry Shortcake joined in. What's up, baby girl? Hello. Alright. That's Strawberry Shortcake. She doesn't come into the studio too often. Come into a few videos, you're going to see little Strawberry. I'm going to attach a punchy on this side just to kind of help mush this together. I'm going to do some pushing my hands closer together to kind of thicken up the glass right here. And remember, OJ is one of those colors that will bubble up if you get it too hot, so you gotta Gotta use a nice flame. Get that clear off there. Cool. Go a little more. You can see the pieces thickening up down there. We want to get a nice ball shape. So we'll use our marble mold. We have a video about marble molds, why they're useful and whatnot, and you can see that we always use this paddle, but the marble mold side of it is what we're doing now. I use this as my normal paddle while I press and stuff like that. If you've seen my videos, you know this is one of my favorite tools, one of them. That and the reamers. We won't need that today, but so 3 weeks ago, so we had last week's video was the ghouls or ghost. The week before that, the video was how to create a candy corn. Yeah, candy corn. And then the week before that was how to use a knife and why a knife is important in glass blowing. And in that video I talked about how coming up in a few weeks, which is now, I would be using the knife to create our pumpkin. Nice. You can see we got that color section melted down pretty much all the way, and we used gravity and rotation to make a sphere. Because if something's rotating in gravity and you rotate it, it becomes a ball. Now we have this orange ball. Now a pumpkin's not just a ball, it's got all those lines and whatnot in it. I'm gonna grab one of the ones I made real quick. Wahaha, this is one of my pumpkins. We'll keep him over there. Alright, got this ball, and we got a knife. So now it's time to get some precision. Let me sit down in my chair here. So what I like to do is create a cross up here, and then I go around with those lines. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay. I was wondering if you'd be able to see it when I do that. Maybe if I do it like that, you'd be able to... Yeah, you'd be able to see it there. I heat up one side, put down here, and go. And then the opposite side where I see my cross line. And the cross isn't really that important because these lines don't need to be like equal with each other. It's a pumpkin, so. The cross just helps because if you do a cross, then you can do a line in between each of those lines, so like another cross. So you see how we have indents. Now we're going to go in between each indent. Now if you get the whole thing too hot and you do this, this would flatten out. So you got to make sure you just heat the side you're working on and try to keep a nice rotation going. And right there. start cooking. We got something in the freaking works here. That's what we're looking for right there. Alright. What we want to do is we want to stick a punty to the bottom here. I want to get it solid on there. It's not a hot or not a cold seal. I'm doing it hot. Let's just burn it off at the end. It's okay. Now we're pulling this side off. Pulling some of the excess off. Now we can straighten our lines up on this end. Cool. Alright, now what we need to do is flatten this top. So what colors do we need? We need the OJ or any orange. We're using OJ, Grizzly Brown, and Forest Green. Oh, and what's that black that we're using? Jet Black. So Jet Black, OJ, Forest Green, and Grizzly. Which means those are the colors you can obtain to use the exact colors I'm using. Or like I said moments ago, you can use any orange, any brown, any black, and any green. That, I like the look of that. And I'm going to use my knife again to get those lines upwards. Cool. That's what we're looking for right there. Alright. Now, what we need is our brown. Because we want to do a stem on this pumpkin. Now, I have some brown that I pulled down a little bit into a stringer, which you should do as well. And you should also pull your black down into a stringer. And prepare those, because we're not just doing a pumpkin today, we're doing a jack-o'-lantern. Because a pumpkin is a fall thing, and a jack-o'-lantern is a Halloween thing, which we're in fall with, so... We're not fall yet, are we? So I do a nice little, a top on there, and then we let the heat just roll back and forth, and a little cute twirl to it. Let's get this in there. If your thing goes out, look, you can start it off this. Oh, maybe not. You can, but it wasn't hot enough. You know how pumpkins have a little bit of brown on the top of them, where the stem is. This looks like a star most of the time, but I'm heating up around the base of the brown. And once again, using gravity to kind of get a shape that I'm looking for. Oh, that is cute. I like that right there. Alright. Now, just get the This is our forest green. I should have this pulled into a stringer too. Thought I did. Thought I had some of this into a stringer. Let's heat this up real quick. Alright, set that there for a second. Pull a nice little stringer down. I have a video on how to pull a stringer and the reason you would need to. And right here you can see how to pull a stringer and the reason you would need to. But if you want to learn a little bit more specifically about stringers, whatnot, you can go see my video on how to do it. Right now, we're going to do a little bit more precision on the flame. We're going to touch the green here, and I'm going to pull it off like that, right there. Add a little more to it. Alright. Have our tweezers. Grab these ones. Give it a nice press. We're going for a leaf. Alright, I'm going to take this. Oh, why am I shaking? I didn't eat much today. Maybe a little smaller in there. Keep messing with it until I get it to look more how I want it to. Alright, I like that. And once it cools down a little bit, you'll be able to see the green come back to, that color. I was thinking of doing the leaf after the face, but it's okay. I started to think about not having the green stringer there, so it took my attention that way. Alright. Now, you remember how we do our ghouls? We did a dot and a dot. So we can do that on here too and then shape from there. Let's get in here. My nose. There's enough space there. Alright. Pumpkin eyes usually end up coming out like a triangle. So we just use our knife to shape a triangle. take a small punchy, attach it here. And I see a little black speck that got off there. Just connect it to that. I did a cold seal right to the back over there. Because remember we sealed this punty on the bottom very tightly. If you go to Instagram, I'm going to post this on there with like a little poll and ask if people would rather see this turned into, you know, just flattened out as a sculpture like that one, or if people would like to see this put onto a bowl or a slide or whatever. So for now, I'm going to keep it on the punchy. He's spooky scary. So that is how you create a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. I'm thinking of what to name the video, whether I'm going to name it How to Create a Pumpkin or How to Create a Jack-o'-lantern, because I feel like How to Create a Jack-o'-lantern would catch more people's attention. Marketing. How do we do it, right? The fact that they pay people to market shows you that marketing is important and a skill. Hydration, everybody. Hydration. Make sure you tune in every single Tuesday because I post new videos every single Tuesday. Glass blowing content. You know, if you're a glass artist, it's great to have. So I'm out here by myself all the time in the studio, so I'll watch, you know, some other artists' YouTube channels and I'll just, like, you know, have it on in the background. And one day I got a message or a comment that said, they're like, "Oh, I love putting your videos on in the background while I'm glass blowing." I was like, that's so dope, because that's what I used to do, watching like Revere's videos and stuff. So, pretty freaking cool. Yeah. Next week, it's the 15th, so next week will still be in October. So next week's video will be another Halloween-themed video. Excuse me, last year the Tuesday was on a Halloween and I wore a Halloween costume. Turn the fan down. So I wore a Halloween costume out here and tried to glass blow in the Halloween costume, but the mask was like, everything got really hot, so I took the mask off while I was glass blowing, and then I had it was like a sheriff skeleton, so I had like a skeleton face, so I took the skeleton mask off and just had the hat on, and a little, like, if you go to last year's video on Halloween, you can see the costume I'm talking about. But this year I'm not going to be wearing a costume glass blowing. It's way too hot. It was fun for the idea of it. Yeah. Alright, thank you for watching this. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you like the content. Hit the like button, you know. Alright, stay safe, everyone. And I hope you got inspired to create some Halloween-themed glass, because right now that's all I've been posting on my Instagram, which is RDW_glass. And on my website, I just have like my mats and stickers now at this point, rdw-glass.com. And the reason I have the website is because not everybody has an Instagram or like social media stuff, so the website allows you to buy stuff too. And if you can message me on the website if you want custom work, and you can also message me on the RDW_glass. So you can message me on Instagram or message me through the website, or comment if you're interested in custom glass or talking about glass at all. Yeah. All right. Stay safe. Happy melting. Peace, guys.